The Ouija board ruined my life. Why you should never play with a Ouija board. What's going on, Creepstars? It's your host Morty Mouse, and welcome back to Seriously Creepy. Now it's been a while since we've spoken directly, and in this video, I'm going to explain why. When I was creating a lot of my videos in the past, it felt like my life was on a rocket ship to the moon. I had a beautiful wife, a super intelligent daughter, a house, and it was everything I could have imagined and more. That was until a few years back, I went to an extremely haunted hotel and played a Ouija board there alone. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, Morty, that's where you went wrong. You played it alone, and you should never play Ouija alone. Well, truth be told, I'll never mess with one again. After that trip about 3 years ago, my life suddenly took a turn for the worse. So bad that even my mother-in-law's preacher told her daughter, my wife, that she should leave me. Because what he saw riding my back was absolutely horrifying. A dark, evil entity. And that whatever it was pure evil, and it was corrupting my soul. But we'll get back to that in just a moment. A few days after I played that Ouija board in that hotel room alone, I went to Las Vegas with a friend of mine. Sin City. I know. Perfect setting. And I had been to Las Vegas many times and never had any issues or problems. But this time was different. Usually I'd go, flirt with women, have some drinks, and do some gambling. Now, two things happened while I was on this trip. While my friend and I were walking back to our hotel, 3 guys randomly decided to pick a fight on me. And that same night, I fell asleep in the shower in the hotel room, lost consciousness, somehow clogging the drain and totally flooding that hotel room, where said hotel charged me almost $4,000. It was small things like this at first, seemingly random events. But little by little, I began to change. And I mean for the worse. I had no joy in life. I didn't want to be around my wife or daughter at all. I ended up taking a job offer in California away from my family because at the time it seemed like it was going to be a really good idea. It was a lot more money than I was making. We ended up selling our house that we got for a very low price and a very low interest rate, a move that in hindsight seems crazy stupid with how bad the market is now. Eventually one night when I was living in Burbank, California, I was walking home to my apartment after a night of drinking with some friends at a bar. Suddenly I was attacked by a homeless man, and this homeless man seemed absolutely crazed. He went on to beat my face in with a metal bar. The man beats me nearly to death, and as I lay in a puddle of blood, I hear him murmuring biblical things. He said that I was a demon and that he needed to get this evil out of me. That he was sorry, but he needed to kill the beast. My face ended up needing to be reconstructed with titanium, and I'm now almost totally blind from my right eye. Which sometimes you'll see me wearing a patch, and that's the reason why, especially if I'm in a busy place. This brought me back to remembering when my mother-in-law's pastor told her that I had a demon on my back. This was a turning point in my marriage as we continued to grow more and more apart. I began drinking every single day, not wanting to stop, and I had so much anger inside that I didn't know what to do. I even began to be angry with God, hating him, and having this hate for anything religious that I never had before. My wife ends up leaving me, and for good reason, because I just wasn't the same man that she had married anymore. She takes my daughter and moves all the way across the country to New Jersey, and my depression begins to spiral out of control. Other things in my life have happened, some of the things that I'm not ready to speak about with you guys. I'm having these dark, demonic nightmares that I'm not afraid of, but that feel a part of me. I'm hungry, insatiably hungry. I feel rage, I feel lust, I feel a hatred that can't be quenched, and I always feel like I'm being watched. But I've decided to do something about it. Now remember, I've always been pretty sensitive to the paranormal, good, evil, neutral entities. I've seen them all. I'm dedicating my life to learning about all these creatures and educating you all here about them. I want to know what's out there. I want to know what this is that's attached to me, so that maybe I can help not only myself, but anyone out there that's going through the same thing. So yes, Morty Mouse is back. Seriously Creepy is back. And together, maybe we can put a stop to the evil in this world and the next. Do you know anyone who's had a spirit attached to them? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you on the other side.